And welcome to Let's Fly VFR. Today we're heading out in Microsoft Flight Simulator and we're going to have a look at the performance I'm currently getting with my AMD 5600X and the RTX 2060 Super. This has all been assisted by doing a couple of things. Moving over to OpenXR has been one of the first things that I've done, and the next step after that has been to go and use the OpenXR Toolkit, which has certainly been very helpful. So the combination of all those things have finally given me a relatively smooth performance in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's certainly been a struggle. So I'll take you for a little tour around where I live currently, which is in northern Thailand. If you haven't lived overseas, this is a beautiful country, beautiful people. And I've been coming here for getting close to 40 years, so really enjoying having just moved back over Christmas and of 2021. And as we fly along, we're just heading down south of the city, and that's the new highway that takes us to Laos, if you want to go to Laos. It's as yet incomplete, and that goes right out through the countryside. It goes about... well, it's not even a K from my own home. I can walk to the end of my street and see them constructing it currently. So I'm going to take a little turn out here. Now we're going to go past Wadoi, which is a little village that we hit quite frequently. There's Chiang Rai City over to the left with the main river going through. Now you can just catch a little bit on the edges there of the foveated rendering. It just needed to be a little bit wider probably, and sometimes when I move my head you can see the pixelations on the corner. That you can't see actually in the headset normally, but it's if you can, then you just adjust it out, which is something that I need to do on that one. And I've just downloaded the latest version, so I'll be installing and seeing how that goes, if there's more performance improvements there. Keep adding more really great tools. Now you can adjust this. This is a little bit bright, even though I've done a little bit of post processing, if you like, in the after the flight and doing the recording. So as we head out along this just beautiful countryside, a lot of hills around here, and I fly out over the hills and have a wander and look at my home in here. It's amazing. I can fly over my place, and this is the Google add-on, guys. I really highly recommend this. It makes it so more accurate. As we fly around, doing a few laps here, just testing out how smooth it is in the Bonanza. The Bonanza is a really nice aircraft to fly. Pretty happy with that. I'm hoping that the updates to flight models make it to the Bonanza. I don't think it has yet. This fluid dynamics, that'll make it a lot more realistic. Over there we got the Lao River. We go over the Lao River on the way home from Chiang Rai. Now I've got all the settings that I currently have at the end of the video for you, so hang around for that, have a bit of a look. And if you've been struggling, if you've got something around in the lower 20 series or even 10 series and you're struggling but you've found an answer, let me know what you've done down in the comments, and that way we can share the information out. So we're going across the highway, and just as you see the left there, that's the main road going back north, and the highway on the right. Now this is a fairly new highway, probably a few years old as well, and that takes you back to the airport that we just took off from. What I find incredible about this add-on is I recognise a lot of these buildings and what they are. There's a big hotel there on the left. There's a couple of big shopping centres that are right near each other that are shown up with generally the right shapes and everything. This is one of the little markets on the way back that we often stop at, Siwiang. Regular stop there, has a 7-Eleven down there as well. It's about 5 k's out of Chiang Rai, I guess. As we head further east, we go over towards Nong Luang. This is a big lake, and I think they put a lot of fish in here. They spawn a lot of fish in here for people. Certainly a lot of people love going fishing. We used to go fishing there quite frequently, and there's a nice little spot, I'll show you in a second, that we used to go stop at and just relax and do a bit of fishing and run around with me pup and all that sort of stuff. There's the favourite fishing spot down there. But does not look excellent. Now I'm getting pretty good performance. I still struggle if I have too many clouds. The 2060 is already maxed out. It sits at nearly 100% all the time when flying in this. So it is quite a challenge, and to use OBS, which is another recent addition to my arsenal, has proven to be excellent. I've got to say, I was a bit worried about jumping from shadow play because that's so simple, but the flexibility you have with OBS, and especially being able to capture a window, you can tell it just to capture the VO window, which is what this is, guys, if you hadn't worked it out. I've just told OBS, capture this Oculus mirror as we go down past the Happy Valley golf course, and learning a few more tools in DaVinci Resolve, learning how to do this call out on the screen. Not 100% perfect yet, but we're getting there. But that's a popular little place. I drive past that one quite frequently on the way to Sevier, and we need to go there for anything at all. Now we're going to come around and have a bit of a fly over Sevier village, and again, that red building we're going to fly over in a moment, that is really represented very, very well, because that's a big night market, most often during the summer. It was intended to be a full-time market, but it hasn't been taken up by the population. That's a good little one there, and then at the intersection there, just to the right as we fly past, there's another quite big market there. We end up there quite often as well. And again, a 7-Eleven. They're all over the country these days, 7-Elevens, and what was the other chain? There's Lotus. Lotus is everywhere as well, but not as regular or as common as the 7-Eleven stores. So if you're planning to come for a visit and you're worried about being able to get food or just snacks and water and bread, you can buy pretty good quality bread these days. Milk's always available for that sort of thing. Love me bread and milk. I still like to keep that. I haven't converted to be a Thai yet, but halfway there. So let's go around a little bit further. I think we'll head back towards it, but you can see the performance, which is the whole point of this, as we line up on Me Fah Luang International Airport from the south, heading north. Nice and smooth. The textures on the runway and everything in this are excellent as well. Really impressed with the whole process and the whole regime that I've got at the moment. So let me know what you've got, how you're going, and I'm getting about 30-35 FPS if the clouds aren't too heavy. Here's the OpenXR toolkit I'm using. Give you a bit of an idea as we've parked up, getting a bit of fuel. And then I've got 2 quick slides, which you can feel free to pause. And these are the display settings that I'm currently using on Microsoft. So not super high, but I just can't do it in VR, and I only fly in VR. So I hope that was helpful. Thanks for coming for a tour. I'll see you back here at Let's Fly VFR real soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.